Hello everyone, this is Surveys Thursday, and let us begin with our survey from last week. Should we have a minyan that initially and formally davens after the 4 hours into the day, but before Chatzot? And everyone, and most of you agreed it's a good idea, because if not, they won't daven. And not only is it okay, because the Shulchan Aruch says you get sachar for davening, but not davening on time, but more than that, sometimes the minyan does get in tefillah belachash, the silent amidah, before the requisite time of zman tefillah, before 4 hours into the day. And the Mishnah Berurah paskins, as does the Aruch HaShulchan, that in such a case, you're allowed to say chazarat hashatz after the 4 hours into the day. So, for case scenario, if the minyan starts at 9:30 and you finish tefillah belachash by 10, which is 4 hours into the day, the chazarat hashatz can be after 10 o'clock. So everyone agreed that even if it's not formally the right thing to do initially, if the price is people won't come to daven, if the youth won't come to shul, you should maintain such a minyan. And with that, let's go to our question for this week. This week's question is a sensitive one. There's an age-old custom to give the Haftorah to someone that has a Yartzeit that week. Namely, if he has a Yartzeit on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday upcoming, you give him the Haftorah the week before. What happens if the guy can't read? Well, namely, he can read, but not beautiful. The halacha with the Haftorah is like the Torah reading. You have to correct him only if it changes the significance of the words, but it's not very pleasant to hear. Add to that many a times they don't know the proper trup for the Haftorah, the actual nigun that you use when you lein it. Should you give the Haftorah to such a person? Or, allow me to be very blunt, we all don't have to suffer because his mother or father died. We're talking about a shul of 100 people that all have to suffer for one person. Sometimes the person can read properly. He even has the ability to sing. He just has one problem. He doesn't have a voice. Either he's hoarse, he has a cold, or for whatever reason, he doesn't have a loud voice, it's a big shul. Should we say, listen, Haftorah, not the most, I would say, highest up there on the list, give it to him for the honor of his father and mother, once a year, twice a year, we'll live through it. Or no, Haftorah is like the Torah reading, and therefore, whoever cannot do it should not be called up for the Haftorah. Allow me just to add that many of the words of the Haftorah, especially for a Hebrew-speaking congregation, has come true and is coming true, thank God, in our generation. Imagine a person getting up there and ruining it. It says, Hod yeshvu zkenim v'zkenot berchavot Yerushalayim, old people, young people will all sit in the streets of Jerusalem, and he doesn't say it properly. Or other such beautiful haftorahs, I'm going to send you Eliyahu one day before Mashiach, and he's going to return the hearts of the children to the parents, and the parents to the children, and the guy doesn't pronounce it well, doesn't sing it well. Should we allow him to say the haftorah? Looking forward to it.